Hi, I'm Neil Cannon, the author of The Vitality Secret. I just want to share with you how I accidentally cured my eczema. Now, this is pretty radical, and I'm saying accidentally because I wasn't actually intending to do it. But on researching my book, I figured out how to do it, and I came across three main components which trigger eczema. Number one, inflammation. Inflammation is the main reason you'll have eczema. Also, it's the main reason you'll have asthma, Crohn's disease, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, that is, food allergies, animal allergies, acne. All of that starts with inflammation. So if you get rid of inflammation, you can actually cure eczema and any of those common illnesses. Now, the big thing about that is, whilst you may kind of grow to accept that these illnesses are okay to live with, when that becomes chronic and turns into chronic inflammation, that's what leads to really serious illnesses like cardiovascular disease, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, type 3 diabetes. They all start with chronic inflammation. Also neurodegenerative decline, when your brain declines. All of that starts with inflammation. So if you cure that now, you can not only cure your eczema and any of those common illnesses, but you can actually stand a much greater chance of never developing a much more serious illness down the road. So, number one reason for eczema is inflammation. Number two is genetics. You may be genetically predisposed to getting eczema, like I was. Next one is the biggest component, in my opinion, and that is your psychology. Now, if you're an eczema sufferer, you'll know that stress is related to eczema. I'm not going to write stress because stress is actually like an umbrella term for many other different emotions, and there's some really cool tools that you can use to get over this emotion of stress. So there's three components to eczema. They are inflammation, genetics, and psychology. The biggest one here, in my opinion, is psychology. I've actually spent thousands and thousands of dollars and pounds on psychology training. You may call it emotional fitness or emotional intelligence. Ultimately, it's all psychology. So eczema is very, very related to your state of mind. Now, we often talk about stress because that's just something we all commonly know as a thing, but really there are lots of emotions it covers. It could be overwhelm, it could be, ultimately it's derived from fear. But when we come up with a new definition of stress and ways to handle it, you can actually remove the word stress from your life completely. The other thing about eczema is it can be habitual. You can actually find yourself doing it when you're not even needing to, you're not even itchy. So I used to wake up in the morning, for example, and start scratching for no reason. I'd be like, oh, what am I doing today? And just start scratching. If I'm not clear in exactly what I'm doing and have a plan, I actually find that stressful and I start scratching. So there's ways of getting around this. So it can be habitual. It can also be the first thing you do when you get stressed and stressed. Thirdly, it can be pleasurable. Eczema can actually be pleasurable when you scratch it because it's nice and satisfying. There's some weird psychology going on behind eczema, and I've figured it out pretty accidentally, and I want to share this with you. If you enter your name and email address over there, I'm going to be doing a webinar in the next few days, and I'd like you to be there. I'm going to be talking through inflammation and psychology and nutrition about how you can cure inflammation. Really, inflammation is very simple to cure with nutrition and physical activity. It's the psychology that's the fascinating part. So I'd like to invite you to this webinar. Come prepared with pen and paper. It's going to be a really good one. It's going to be a mind opener, and I want to help you cure eczema or food allergies or any of these common allergies that we know and just grow to accept as part of life. So enter your name and email address there, and I'll see you there. Pick your time that suits you, and I'll speak to you in the next webinar, in the next video, which is a webinar. Thank you. I'm Neil Cannon, vitalitysecretbook.com.